Every February, it's all about the hearts. Big hearts, small hearts, red hearts, pink hearts, lace, ribbons, stickers. Oh, so many stickers. And of course, the glue that holds it all together. And then when Valentine's Day comes, hearts are everywhere. Everyone is talking about love, and more love, and more love. And sometimes it's that mushy, kissy kind of love. But most of the time, we send our Valentines to people we care about, close by and far away. But it's only one day for all of us to say, I love you. One day to say, you are important. Or maybe if you're like me and you mail your Valentine's late, it's 2 or 3 days. What is love? Can you see it? Can you touch it? Can you hear it? Is it inside or outside? Is it small and tender or big and strong? I think that when someone reads you your favorite book, that's love. Or when someone makes you go to bed to get enough rest, that's love. Sometimes you can hear it. When someone lets you speak honestly, that's love. And when someone listens carefully to you, that's love too. When someone says, you go first, I can wait, that's love. What does love look like? Maybe it looks like this. Imagine going to a quiet pond with a heart-shaped stone in your hand. And imagine that the heart-shaped stone is like the heart inside each and every one of us. This is the heart that loves and understands and knows who we are, or at least is figuring it out. The water is really still and very smooth until we drop that heart into the pond. First, there's a splash, and then the water begins to change its shape. Your heart makes a splash, and then it creates ripples that go outwards, moving always outwards. And those ripples first touch those closest to you, maybe who share the same home. Some might be humans and some might be furry family. And the ripples move outward a little further to our dearest friends and people who might not be in our homes, relatives, cousins, those we feel most connected to. The ripples make another move outwards, a bigger world that we are all a part of. Our neighbors, our schools, our workplaces, our congregations, all of these communities that we touch and that touch us. The ripples are getting larger and moving further away, further out to the places that we think of as our places, our town, our city, our state. The pond is becoming alive with movement, bigger ripples, heart-shaped ripples, moving across the water as our kindness and love and devotion move across our lives when we care for people that we might not even know, who might be like us or not, who share this big country that contains us all. And further out the ripples go, big enough to take in the world of people, all the languages and shapes and shades and beliefs and jobs and knowledge of all the people. we share this planet with. Bigger love for more people in more places than before. And when the ripples come to the very edge of the pond, they're big enough to take in the entire planet, our home, Earth, the plants and animals and oceans and lakes and mountains, and everything on and beneath and above them. And then, when the ripples reach the end of the water, where the land begins, they come back towards the center, the place where we first dropped that heart. Sometimes the ripples knock into each other, and sometimes there are other stones that make their own ripples, and everyone's ripples knock into everyone else's, changing the shape. Love can be like that, expanding, moving, getting bigger, and coming back to us. It doesn't always come back to us the same way it left. And like those ripples, we knock into others and we are changed somehow along the way. The world can be very complicated. People can be very complicated. Sometimes love is really easy and sometimes love is really hard. But year after year, we still find ways to love and to be loved in our families and our communities, full of places and people we know. And we find new ways to love people and ideas and places and communities that might be different or unexpected. And on this beautiful planet, Earth, we still have ducks and dogs and cats and trees and snow and each other. And I hope you remember that love is the glue that holds it all together.